Evening people, I bet you're thinking, wow, 2 videos one day after the next. Something's happening. What it is basically I haven't been doing a lot of videos recently. Oh, sorry, I should start off with the dates, It's the 6th, Wednesday the 6th of May, and it is 22:11 in UK. Anyway, what it is, I've been doing a lot of research about a certain few subjects I have brought up, and I have showed patterns for Morgellons and different things, and nanotechnology, all sorts of different things, chemtrails, show patterns for them as well. So yeah, but I've been putting all this together, you see, and obviously I know about HARP, I know about all the other stuff. What their little link is, because they're all sort of linked up together. They've all got these little, like a jigsaw puzzle really is, and they all sort of fit in together. But anyway, what I wanted to say is apparently years and years ago, when the gods left us and went up in their flying machines, if you like, we were crystalline then. This is going back some, thousands of years. Apparently we're all crystalline, and we had the psychic abilities and stuff like this. Well, rather than this is some things that make me think, and I want to just share these with you, so hopefully you can think about this as well, because these are the stumbling blocks I'm having. Right, if they right, firstly, anyway, we're going back to the crystalline. Right, we're all crystalline before we're carbon, which we are now. Right, we went to other things and got to carbon number 6 now. Anyway, so crystalline, we could have psychic abilities and speak to other people, but we're mainly using the pineal gland then. So the government's trying to poison that pineal gland, as a lot of us know, through fluidizing the water. Not just water, they put in lots of other things as well, as we know, toothpaste. Make sure you do it 3 times a day. You can get powdered stuff out there with no fluoride, it's just as good. We can even make your own up. There's plenty of instructions on the internet that are good, they are helpful, and they are informative, and they are true as well. You just got to sift through some of the worst and sometimes get for the best. Anyway, going back to that, so we were crystalline. So we've gone through all these changes. Now the government are saying that they want to turn us back to crystalline. So this is partly the reason for them doing the chemtrailing and dropping these nanofibers of Morgellons inside us, so it grows into these electronic fibers, so it turns us into like an antennae, like an aerial. So we can receive anything, so we can pick up, stuff from around the world. So a little like little radios, and I'll be able to pick up signals from the other side of the world, no problem. And we can pick them up. So you can imagine the state of somebody's head. I don't know how this is why another stumbling block. I don't know how they're going to slowly adjust us to this, because they can't just flick on a switch and then just all of us go poof, and you're picking up everything from everywhere, and it's going to, it's going to terrify some people. So what they're going to do, slowly educate us. I think they've been doing that for years, but I think they've been dumbing us down rather than educating. It's only since the internet and brave people come out and made videos and kept some of this work and then released it to the public, that's helped a lot of us to get, hindsight, just to see exactly really what's going on. Call it waking up, calling it whatever. I suppose it is like that, isn't it? It is waking up and seeing the world for what it is, coming out of the matrix. Anyway, yeah, going back to what I was saying about the nanotechnologies, and the organic fibers, nanotechnology, molecules, whatever the particle, the actual one, that falls out, the chemtrails. There are hundreds of thousands and millions of these that get obviously put into the stratosphere, slowly works its way down, and then comes down and falls on all us and vegetation and fish and God knows where else it's going now. All these particles, apparently some of them were the Morgellon type nanoparticles, if you like, and they fall and they go inside us. They go, yeah, I think it's 10,000 nanoparticles you can fit inside one blood cell. So you can imagine, you know, the size of these nanoparticles. It's not surprising that only like little tiny pieces of them can be seen under strong microscopes. But anyway, going back to that, what I believe is they're trying to say is going to happen is these nanofibers join up and change us basically into crystalline type little areas, so we will be picking up and receiving signals from, or maybe orders. I'm not sure what they're planning on. I'm not sure where these nanofibers actually do end up, because there are some people out there that are saying it's going to the frontal lobe, which will then allow us to become like some sort of robot. They'll be able to have all of our thoughts, all of our memories, everything, you know, our personalities, everything onto their computer, their IE computers. I think still got a little bit of Wizard of Oz stuff going on there. I honestly do. I remember seeing a thing where she was answering some questions once, and she answered the same question twice with the same answer. She was given, sorry, somebody asked her a question, and she answered the question with an answer, and then shortly after she was asked a different question, and she answered it with exactly the same answer, and it was quite a long answer, quite a strange answer to be to be something with such a wide variety of different, you know, linguistic skills. She'd be using the same repetitive words. It just sort of made me, you know, think, oh, Wizard of Oz, is there somebody on the screen with a microphone, you know? Anyway, yeah, going back to the nanofibers, I doubt there is. I'm just kidding on, but yeah, I'm sorry, but I doubt there is. So I'm just saying, you know, bit of jest. But anyway, going back to nanofibers, they then apparently spread up, like I say, making us into antennae. So yeah, in a way, turning us back to crystalline. So we can all be connected as in one, but like I say, having single thoughts. When somebody can hack into a computer, they'll be able to hack into you, no problem, because you'll be half computer, half human, half mechanical, cyborg. So I put it like that, but that's the way it's looking. The research I've been doing is not. I have had some videos sent to me by some very nice people. Jen Gems, thank you. Yeah, she sent me a great link, and I watched that. But not only that, I've been researching it before, and I wanted to go back to it again to find out if anything new had come out. You know, to see if there was anything that could give me a definite, you know. But it's hard work, and at the moment I'm fighting two sort of, you know, things. I'm fighting, well, why would the government be killing off our main source of doing it naturally, which is our pineal gland, and why not start educating us about our chakras, our kundalini, the pineal gland, and, you know, how to start working them properly, and, you know. But instead, no, they want to poison our pineal gland and put all these brand new electronic chips inside us that grow, that do other things, and some move around inside your blood, do other, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I don't know whether they're going to the frontal lobe, like I say, to control us, to do whatever, but they are going to turn us into like mini aerials regardless. This is the 5G thing, the harp, you know, they're all connected up to that. They all send their harps thing sends out massive frequencies that travel across, you know, in the air, through the stratosphere and things. So they shoot them right up into the atmosphere, into the stratosphere. These radio waves, but they can be sent through all the 5G masks that are going around they're everywhere now. You can see them everywhere, through in England, in America. They're everywhere, worldwide. They're disguising them as trees. They're disguising them as crosses. They're disguising them as all sorts of weird shit. But they are poison. I remember saying to a family member, I can't say who it was, but I said to it was him. I said to him, well, I said, surely, I said, you remember, when we was young, I said, a certain family member, he had a CB. I said, and you must remember the aerial. I said, because you used to moan about the bloody thing, I said, it was so big. I said, apparently, I said, from what I know about aerials, they don't have a great big power lead. It used to just plug into the back of the CB. Now, please tell me if I'm wrong. It is like a massive power lead with a big chunky cable. I'm talking big chunky cable, yeah. So you're talking big chunky cable like that with wires, all this like copper wires, yeah, powering that so-called aerial up, because that's what it is a receiver. So it should be just an aerial. So it shouldn't have a great big power lead going to it unless it's pumping out frequencies. Yeah, like microwaves, like people what they're saying. There is some credence in this. There really, really is. And I know that because the research has led me to that. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to explain why I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks. I done one yesterday, as I know, but that was not on this subject. Only a little tiny, section of it. But there's so much of this. It's hard to try and entwine it all and get to know every sort of aspect of it without making any mistakes, and that's what I don't want to do. This is my reasoning for a little break to do a lot of research. Anyway, going back to yesterday's video, I did look at the mountain today that I watered. And it's still looking the same, but I did notice there's black fibres at the bottom and white fibres, and I did manage to see a tiny little bit of the gold glitter that I initially saw when I pulled it out of the plate and put it onto the bit of card. That should be one of my previous videos about the Morgans test when I'm actually doing it. Yeah, so anyway, I did see little particles of that gold still there, so they're still there. So that glittery sort of stuff that people are saying about it, I don't know whether it's a conductive material that's used and then spread about in the nano. Who jumped around my back. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I don't know whether it's so it can spread apart and be used as something so it's more conductive. I'm not sure because gold is very conductive. So whether that's used for that, I don't know, because people have explained different color glitters. So, but then some of that I think is disguised as insects as well. So the hence could be the different color glitters for insects' bodies, because some of them are a bit strange, aren't they? But yeah, that could be the reasoning for that. I'm not sure. Again, I'll have to ask some of my subscribers again, and also more research. So anyway, I shall get back to you on this subject. So if you like this video, please give me a like. I always like to receive a like, makes me feel good, as I keep saying. It does those silly little things like that mean a lot. But anyway, yeah, all of you people are good. All my new subscribers as well. Love you. I'd like to, watch my videos, give me a chance, and see what I'm about. I'm all about truth. I don't want to deceive. I want to just get out as much truth as I possibly can. Anyway, I want to show this world that we can unite. Us so-called lower class or middle class or whatever. We're not in their class anyway, So we're lower than them. So anyway, we need to stick together anyway. We seriously do. So, like I say, right, colour, creed, nationality, that's nothing. This is all the battery housings, nothing. It's what's inside that matters. Yeah, the personality. If the person inside is good, it's a good person, and that's all there is to it. Yeah. So we must remember that always. Remember that, please, people. Remember, unite, don't fight. We'll only need to do this, right, if the time is right and when the time is right, and it's not going to be against each other, okay? We've got to make sure that it's going to be against the people that want to cause us harm, yeah? So we need to stick together, alright? And it'll be fine. We'll have the paradise that we all deserve, okay? Love, peace, unity to each and every single one of you. Alright, Conspiracy Carl, over and out. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.